The fabric is crumbling. Our republic is dying. We must do something to bolster it somehow, some way. It must have a chance to survive. It will, I say. It will, it will, it will. I'll fight for that right with the last drop of my blood. You will stay on a few days longer till I can find someone else.
Yes.
Good. You see, I'm like a man about to be hanged. Even a few days' reprieve makes me rejoice. I wouldn't stay here. Go to the country, take your papers. You can work there. Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. President.
Father, look, I found this little music box. May I? Father, you're not ill.
No, dear.
May I get you something?
No, dear, I'm all right.
Anne will love it. Did the president accept your resignation?
Yes.
I spoke to him in the hallway just now. He looks so old, doesn't he? Father, please, please don't torment yourself so.
He's a dying man, Patsy. He's dying. When he's gone, they'll take the reins, and that'll be the end, Patsy. The end of the Republic.
Perhaps we weren't ready for it.
Well, if not here and now, where then? Where will man ever have such a chance again? This was my dream, Patsy, from my earliest youth.
You've done your best, Father.
Not good enough, apparently. Summer soldier. It was 17 years ago, here in Philadelphia, I wrote the Declaration of Independence. That was how I dreamed of America, Patsy, as a beacon for all mankind. Patsy, it's not our people who have failed us, it's we who have failed them. These fermentations are a healthy sign. Our people are groping. They're jealous of their rights. Good. They want a larger share in their government. Most of our people today haven't even the privilege of voting. That's where we've failed them, Patsy. It's not enough to create the form of a republic. We must make it work. We must see that our people have the right to vote. We must educate them to use it and be worthy of it. Only an enlightened people can really be free. Till now, the genius of the common people has been buried in a rubbish heap. We must rescue that. We must make war on poverty and ignorance. We must go out in the streets, the squares, the smithies.
Mr. Tom?
I beg your pardon. I didn't mean to.
Quite all right. Come in.
The president asked me to speak to you. He's greatly distressed.
I know he is.
He asked me to make an effort to coalesce our differences.
You think we can?
If you'd only stop regarding the Constitution as something handed down from Mount Sinai.
I see.
If we were to work together...
We're not.
Oh.
We are natural enemies.
Well, I offered peace.
The wolves offered the sheep peace.
You don't flatter me.
It is not an American art.
Now, I am an American by choice, not by accident.
Yet you bring here a lie bred out of the vices and crimes of the old world.
Lie?
The lie that the masses of men are born with saddles on their backs, and a chosen few, booted and spurred to ride them legitimately by the grace of God.
Laughable. You, born to wealth and land and slaves, driveling about the common people.
Examine your own birth, Colonel Hamilton.
Now, don't say it, I warn you.
What? That as a boy you were poor, you came to this country, and it gave you honor and wealth. I believe that every child in this land must have that same opportunity.
Why do you think I want the country strong?
Well, it can only be strong if its people govern it.
You think the peasants on my farm can make it strong?
There are no peasants in America.
Words. What do I care for them? Call them yeomen, call them what you will. Men cannot rule themselves.
Can they then rule others? Have we found angels in the forms of kings and dictators to rule them?
I've made my last gesture. Go on, run back to your hill. But from here on, I promise you, you will never again dare raise your head in this party.
I hate party. But if that's the only way I can fight you, I'll create a new party. I'll create a people's party.
Now it comes out. You want two parties. You want blood to flow. At heart, you two are a Jacobin murderer.
Oh, that's another lie. You believe because you wish to believe it. Well, I'm sick to death of your silencing every liberal tongue by calling Jacobin murderer.
Aren't you confess it?
Go on. Invent your plots and your scares. We were asleep after the first labors, and you tangled us, and you tied us. But we have only to awake and rise and snap off your Lilliputian cords.
Very well. Let it be a fight. But make it a good one. And when you stir up the mobs, remember, we who really own America are quite prepared to take it back for ourselves from your great beast, the people.
And I tell you that once our people have their government securely in their hands, they will be as strong as a giant. They will sooner allow the heart to be torn out of their bodies than their freedom to be wrested from them by a Caesar.
Good day, Mr. Jefferson.
Good day, Colonel Hamilton. Patsy, this is a fight that may take the rest of my life. I hate it, but I have to. I want Jeff and Ann and their children to grow up in a free republic. I have to, Patsy.
Of course you do. Of course you do, Father. I'll take it, Jupiter.
27th ballot just come up.
Thank you. In a minute.
The same.
Oh. No, I'm sorry. The Congress is still deadlocked.
Deadlock?
Well, we heard Mr. Burr lost a vote to your father.
That's not true as far as I know.
No, I told them. I told you.
We elected Mr. Jefferson to be president. What's Congress fiddling around for anyway? What are they up to, Mrs. Randolph?
Is it true the feds are going to try to make just one of their own men president?
I can't say.
Mrs. Randolph.
All right, orders downstairs in the parlor. You get to return there as soon as you will up here. Now stop a pestering, Mr. Jefferson. Give the man a little privacy when he's downstairs in the parlor. Everyone's so worked up, you know.
Out of my way! One side! Tom Jefferson here.
What is it?
Message from Governor Monroe in Virginia.
Here.
You're Tom Jefferson?
Yes.
Governor Monroe said to deliver it to you personal.
Thank you. Sit down.
Don't mind us standing. You rid my horse hard all the way from Richmond. She's got a mean job. Governor Monroe's waiting on your answer.
There's no answer yet.
Nothing settled yet on the election?
No. You'd better stand by.
Yep.
Mrs. Conrad, would you see that this gentleman gets something warm to eat? Jupiter, would you saddle a fresh horse?
Yes, Mr. Tom.
I'll tend to it right away, Mr. Jefferson. Nathan?
Yes, ma'am?
Fix up some victuals right off.
Perhaps you'd like a drink.
Oh, I thank you, ma'am. Now, that's a Christian thought.
Gramp, play with me.
Jeff, Grandpapa's busy.
Come on, Gramp.
Later, Jeff. I have a new game to teach you.
A new one?
A good one.
Is it like riding a horse to market? Oh, goody, I'll get the fruit.
Children, go inside.
No. They don't disturb me. I want them here.
Now that washes the dust down.